This video focuses on circles, graphing circles, the equation of the circle, and the distance formula. So this first slide is the basic general equation of a circle, x minus h all squared plus y minus k all squared equals r squared. The h comma k represents the center of the circle, and then the r represents the radius of the circle. One other thing to remember when you think of the diameter, it's the distance across the circle from one endpoint through the center to the other endpoint. So here's an example. Write the standard form of an equation. Given the center of the circle is 4, -3, and the radius is 5. We want to come up with the equation and then graph it. So the center is your HK. So that's going to go in for here and there. Then the radius is 5. So that's going to go right there. Let's go ahead and write the equation, substituting those three pieces in. All right. So my HK, here is my H, which is 4. So that says -4. And then I have the K, which is -3. So -3. And be careful on this. It's a -3 on this, so minus. And then our radius is 5. Now we just need to simplify this purple piece. Negative turns that to a +3. And then 5 times 5 is 25. Now the rest still stays as it is. X minus 4 all squared plus y plus 3 all squared equals 25. So there's the standard form equation of the circle, given that information. Now let's go ahead and graph it. So when you graph the circle, you start with the center first. So we're going to go over 4, and then up, down 3, -3. 1, 2, 3. So we'll create our center. And now our radius is 5 units. So we're going to go 5 units in all 4 directions. Right, left, up, and down. So here's 5 units to the right. 5 units up. 5 units left. 5 units down. And now just create that circle. And if you wanted to find out what the diameter is, that is twice the distance of the radius, which is 10 units. Here is the opposite, where we give you an equation in standard form. We want you to find the center, the radius, and then graph it. So we have x minus 1 all squared plus y plus 3 all squared equals 9. This is going to be my h, that is going to be my k, and this piece is going to be my r. Be very careful. I recommend that you go x minus 1 all squared plus y, now be careful right here, y minus, and then replace that 3 with a -3, because remember negative turns that back to a +3, and then squared equals, and then rewrite that 9 as 3 squared. So this will be my h, which is 1, and that'll be my k, which is -3, and this will be my r, which is +3. So if it asks us for the center, it is hk, which is +3, -3, +1, -3, and then the radius is 3 units. Now we can go ahead and graph it. So to graph this circle, we start with the center, go over 1, and then down 3. Create our center point, and now we go 3 units in all 4 directions. I'm going to go 3 units to the right, 3 units up, 3 units left, 3 units down. And now create our circle. Oh, that circle's a little bit off here. Should be right. 1, 2, 3, right there. There we go. The distance formula is highlighting it here for you. You did this in Algebra 1 and in Algebra 2, but you will need this for the lesson, this formula, to maybe find the distance across the circle, that diameter. So that's your distance formula.